All right, day 9, Spring into Spring action plan. So what we're looking at today is getting our legs stronger and then also just stretching out the back of the hips. So we're looking at doing squats, where this could come into play really quickly again with Easter right out around the corner. Maybe you got nominated to be the bunny rabbit for the party. So you want to make sure you got some good hops, right? Oh, maybe not. But what we're after is just getting the legs stronger, getting just a good, not just stronger, but making sure that the legs are moving in the right direction as well, the right form, I should say. So if you need something to hang on to just for the sake of balance, grab a counter, grab a sink, and what you're going to do is just imagine that you're screwing your feet into the floor. So that's going to make the arch in your foot come up. It's going to make your knees go out, and you're going to feel it turn the muscles on in your hips as well. All right, so you're screwing the feet into the floor, and then you're just going to sit back. All right, and as you do that, I want you to be careful that you don't sit back and then just go flat like this and lose everything for what you can work with the back as well. So think about you're sticking your bottom out, you're pulling your belly button in, and then you're just going to sit back, but keep your upper body still upright. All right. So if that's easy for you, just think about just taking one foot and moving it forward. Maybe you just use it kind of like a kickstand just to give you a little bit of support. And then you just do the same thing with the other leg, keeping that knee out and then coming back up. All right? So the big idea, whether you're doing one leg, 2 legs, is to get those muscles tired. All right? So next, what we're going to look at is just a way to stretch out the back of the hip. So what you can do with that, come over to a table, put that leg, your shin, your lower part of your leg on the table, and then just let that sink down and kind of lean into it, and you'll feel a nice good stretch in the back of the hip, especially if your hips are tight like mine are. If that's too much, or maybe you say, I don't really want anybody's legs on my table, then take it over to the bed or just on the floor. And then what you're going to do here is similar, except now we're going to cross one leg over and then just pull those legs up. All right? So now I'm just getting that stretch in the back of the left leg here. And again, what we're after is just holding that for 45 seconds or a minute, getting a good stretch, getting everything really loosened up back there. All right? And either way is fine, either way that gives a good stretch for you. I like getting on the table like that, or even leaning into it like this, just because I can put a little more leverage onto it and get that body weight onto that hip to make more of a stretch than what I can pull with my arms. But just another little tip for different ways that you can address just keeping those hips from being too tight, and then having an effect that's pulling the knee or the hip in a different way that's not the way that we're intended to move and create an injury for it. So that's day 9. Have a good time getting those legs stronger and getting those hips loosened up. We'll see you tomorrow.